We're going to be working on N14 Cummins again today. We're going to be replacing the thermostat. It's getting too cold, it won't keep temperature, so we need to replace the thermostat in this engine today. Let's have a look at what we're up against. Okay, there's the thermostat housing. So I'm going to have to dismantle that. I've already drained the water off. I've got a couple of clean buckets there that I drained the water into for reuse. And I drained it from this petcock down at the bottom of the lower radiator hose. Here's the thermostat housing. I'm going to have to dismantle that. And it's got a couple of O-rings sealed. And it looks like if I take apart the air breather, it'll give me a little bit more access to that area. That way I don't have to be working around it or fighting it. Again, we're going to do this as per the procedure in the shop manual. Here's the new part that we're going to be installing. New seal and new O-rings. As you can see, I'm wearing nitrate latex gloves. They're a good idea. You don't get all the nastiness on your hands. Alright, let's get to work. Okay, I removed the air cleaner and the turbo intake tube from the air cleaner. You can see that gives me quite a bit more room to work on the thermostat housing here. While you have this off, it's a good idea to reach in there and check the turbo for play. I can feel it, and I can feel it. This one actually does have a little bit of play in it. Not much. It's a fairly new turbo. It only has about 300,000 miles on it. Well, I mean, it should be about halfway through its service life. But I really should replace it before I blow it and have to replace air to air and everything else, or do other damage. So I need to be looking at replacing a turbo also. But okay, you want to make sure nothing falls in there while you have this apart. So I always put some clean rags in there just to make sure nothing falls in there. Alright. Now the thermostat housing here. You see they're all corroded and stuff. I need to replace them with new thermostats. It looks like the new thermostats are a bit different design now. Thermostat. This is the line to the head on the compressor, and I need to replace these O-rings here. It's all corroded, got 870,000 miles on it. Thermostat. Alright, I've replaced the water filter also while I'm at it. It's all reassembled. I'm also putting fresh antifreeze in it. I bought a good premium antifreeze. Yeah, don't scrimp on the antifreeze. Get some good stuff. And mix it, dilute it. This is straight antifreeze, it's not 50-50. Mix it yourself and use distilled water. Mix it before you put it in the engine. A lot of people say they just dump in a gallon of water and then chase it with a gallon of antifreeze. I never do that. I always pre-mix it before I put it in the engine. Make sure it's all mixed up real well so I don't have any problems. Alright. Alright, I'm checking for water leak. I don't see any. bit. I don't see any water leaks. I'll be checking for leaks, and I'll be watching the temperature. Temperature's rising there. On the other side of the thermostat, it hasn't opened yet, so it's still pretty cool. It won't rise, of course, until about 180. It won't open until about 180 degrees. Okay, the thermostat's open. We've got 79, 180 degrees now on the other side, so it's working. Yep, 180 degrees. The water level in my reservoir dropped a little bit, as I expected, once that thermostat opened. We'll top it back up. Running 180 degrees as it should be.